Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room Edition. I'm your host, Jim. With me, as usual, is Mike. Hi, Mike. And joining us is Nate Dogg.
Hey, guys.
We didn't get to say hi last time because you joined us late, but we appreciate it.
No, you're joining me late on this episode.
Oh, good call, good call.
From your hotel room, it looks like.
It's not a hotel room.
You're traveling?
It's a secret location. I'm in the Witness Protection Program.
You're not going to tell all your fans where you're hosting the show from this week?
No. Why would I do that? I think all three of them know. Two of them were on the show. One just left. All right. Mike is way deep in thought. I don't know if he's studying the topics or.
No, I gotta call my father-in-law as soon as we get done. He has a exam tomorrow for PTSD.
Oh, so you're going to
study with him? He has 30%. He's going for higher, and I just want to tell him what I said on mine.
Should we be recording this?
You can. Somebody else told me.
I ain't gonna tell you who, but
yeah, it was Jim.
I'm not even claiming PTSD, so you listened to a fool, and it worked. You might as well call Fauci.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. First one. Not just Liz Warren. Number of fake Indians in U.S. exceeds actual U.S. Indian population.
So there's more people faking their is that an ethnicity? Is that what that is?
I think so.
Faking their ethnicity than there really are, huh? That's good. That's because Indians get a lot of benefits, so they just fake being Indian, so they get all those government benefits.
What makes them a fake Indian?
Well, how do you verify it? How do you know how many Indians are in the United States?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just I don't understand.
I mean, if you're going by census data, right? People do self-declaration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what does that mean? If they're self-declaring on college applications, I'm sure they can self-declare on census.
So that means they must have done some type of investigation to find out that Mike, Nate, and Jim were not Indians. They are fake Indians. So maybe that's the case. I don't know.
You should have read the article, Mike.
No, not coming to this show. You guys beat me up last year.
I didn't know these articles came with these headlines came with articles.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're actually from the media sources.
Yeah, I don't like that one though. That one, it really, a lot of them don't make sense, but really and truly, this one right here doesn't make sense.
So how are you a fake Indian? Either you are an Indian,
you know
or
who we need on the
not
show
an
for
Indian.
this?
Liz Warren.
Yeah, but big country.
Right. Oh, right, yeah. Well, he got an invite
for this one. Yeah.
He got an invite. So, and the news will change by the time he gets back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that other than the statistical flaws we're talking about right here, I mean, this isn't surprising anyway, right? Because they offer these benefits, so if the requirements are low, people are going to do it. So.
Yeah, I give you that. And it's probably no good, QA, QCing going on.
Right.
So
not if it's government ran.
I mean, what would you do, Mike? What would you like? Would you walk through the colleges and go like, how? And see if they respond? Like, what would you do? Like, how would you
you just
put up a smoke signal, see who responds? Like what, Mike? What would you QC that?
Boy, you're really pushing buttons now, aren't you? Wow.
Well, if you're talking true Native American,
Right. Mm-hmm. Not all of them do that, Jim.
Oh, they don't?
No, I got a guy on the range. Yeah. No, I got a guy that works on the range. He's full-blooded.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh. And at what point, and now in today's day and age too, like I don't know if you know this, but my kids are like over 40-something% Native American. And I wouldn't have known that if we hadn't done a DNA test.
So when it comes to your kids, is that how you guys communicate?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I throw smoke out the back door and they go get it.
Now they're going to claim that on their college applications so they can get in easier and get more benefits.
If the benefit's there, you bet your ass they're gonna.
There you go.
Why
There
wouldn't
you
they?
go.
If you need to know anything, call Jim tonight, and he'll coach you on how to get to it.
The
How to get my-
benefits,
how to get my
PTSD, medical
benefits.
information.
Yeah.
You get it. You got it.
Coach me on the next headline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. And this one's good too. CDC actually, Omicron accounts for 23% of new cases, not 73 like we said a week ago.
Well, today I just saw the news 95%. So,
Well, just take that headline.
just a headline.
Take the headline and dissect it. You don't have to dissect. Just look at it overall. This tells you the whole COVID fiasco.
True, but what I do like is they police themselves. They owned it. Say, hey, correction, we made a mistake last week. So I give them kudos for that.
Did CDC say that, or did someone say that about the CDC?
Well, the way you read the headline is CDC said it.
It said, yeah, like we said a week ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't read the whole headline.
Yeah, but he didn't read the article now. He didn't read the headline. Man,
I
you're lazy.
read what I want to read.
Lazy.
You don't tell me what to read.
But I look at this and I think, like, first of all, I give you kudos, Mike, for that. Like, that's great. They corrected themselves. But 23 to 73, are you that incompetent? Like, how do you screw that up? How do you? Oops, we accidentally flipped them.
50% wrong.
Yeah.
And these are the people we're relying on to give us this information, and everybody's swearing by, oh, the CDC says. Well, you make a mistake like this, it's not like they said 25%. Oh, we meant 23.
Does it really matter? It's still a COVID case.
Well, and like Nate said too, that was last week's news, right?
Yeah.
We're like 90% now.
Yeah.
But wait, the next headline, the next show will be
53%.
50%. We said 93, right? Yep. So you know what it is? Think about it. It's 50% off. So their calculators or their preset thing is probably designed to make everything 50% worse, and they forgot to turn it off.
Okay.
They forgot to turn it off because when they give the statistics, they say, oh, press the 50% worse button. Click. And then it makes everything worse. They forgot to turn that setting off when they actually wanted to report the accuracy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it. Got it.
Next one.
Well, I'm 50%. I'm 50% sure we're going to go to the next headline.
There you go.
I'm 100% sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Short. Sure. U.S.-led coalition says 2 armed drones shot down at Baghdad airport.
Whose drones?
armed with what?
Good question. Did you read the article?
Nope,
No,
just the
I
headline.
probably would have if you guys didn't attack me on that last one, like I was saying. But
Well, I think the bigger question is like, what's still going on over there?
Yeah, with those drones coming after the Americans over there, or I mean, Baghdad airport's ran by. This is Iraq, not Afghanistan.
I think we have, maybe a U.S. coalition has Baghdad airport though.
Yeah, I was thinking Afghanistan for
Yeah.
a minute there, but I think there's still probably known coalition forces at what do they call it, BIOP or whatever they call it over there.
Yeah.
I thought Iraq was now a full democracy in their own, organizations. Or
I don't know who the hell told you that.
isn't that why we went in there? Like, didn't happen?
Yeah. Mission accomplished. Yeah.
We didn't divide them into 50 states and get them a new flag. What?
Yeah. That ain't happening.
Shiite.
Yeah, I would like to know. We know those guys well, unless they borrowed it from the guys over in Afghanistan. They don't have drones.
Well, like you said, that probably would have been in the headline because that's more clickbait.
Yeah.
Afghanistan
exactly.
drones found in Baghdad airport.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been.
Yep.
So it must be something way less than we even think it is. It's probably their own test drones or something. They shot them down by accident.
Yeah.
Or some little kid, you see a little Iraqi kid like crying because his drone was shot down.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They went from slingshots when I was there to drones now. Good Lord. They're coming up.
Yeah. That was just last year.
Or maybe they just returning now from the Iraq war. Those drones finally got back on sync and returning.
Yeah.
Remember those drones we lost, guys? Well, they just showed up.
Shoot them. They're not ours.
Yeah.
Cool. All
Yeah,
right.
they were armed too. They were riding
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
All right,
And,
what's next?
Vaxxed and boosted Whoopi Goldberg misses The View, returned due to testing positive for COVID.
I don't get it.
Is there another headline? Because this one, who cares? Oh,
No,
well.
I agree 100% with them. Like, you know, I mean, people that I know got the vaccine and they got COVID again. You know.
Well, that's why I kind of put this in there. I really could care less about Whoopi or The View. I don't even know why they're still on air. I mean, Jerry Springer, I guess The View. I guess it all makes sense, right?
Jerry Springer's totally legit.
Right. But I mean, it's just as popular as The View in my eyes as far as people. But that's why I put it in there, because if you take a look, you know, vaxxed and boosted people are all getting COVID now. Like, so when do people realize that, okay, maybe it was less? Obviously, this is going to get banned on ScrewTube anyway, so who cares? I probably won't even post it on ScrewTube because they blocked me for a whole week. So, but I mean, this is proof right here. Like, how many vaccines and boosters do you need? Now you need one more. Is that it? One more, and maybe they wouldn't have got it.
Well, she's vaccinated and boosted. It kept her out of the hospital.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's why I say I think there's a misconception.
But hold on, though, Mike. Hold on, though, Mike. I can buy that, right? But I got COVID. I didn't go to the hospital. Where are those statistics? Where are the statistics that said unvaxxed
I thought you
or
did
not
go to the
fully
hospital.
vaxxed? No, I went to the hospital because I had headaches, and then they said, "Oh, you got COVID." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh no, you went to the headaches because you had COVID. I mean, you went to the hospital because you had COVID.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Sure you
just
did.
Didn't know you had COVID.
Right. Okay, good answer. Right. I had a symptom of COVID and couldn't figure out. But that's what I was saying, though, is they still, where are the statistics for this? So you're saying, okay, they didn't go to the hospital, but how do you prove that they would have went if they didn't get vaxxed and boosted?
I have no clue, first and foremost, but my whole thing was just because people are vaccinated doesn't mean they won't catch COVID. You know what I mean? So
Well,
that's
I
why
know that.
That's why I say I agree with Nate. Like, who cares? It's like, okay, she's vaxxed and boosted, and she caught COVID, and now she's out of work, missing work. I'm like,
So you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I have the same thing on my job.
Yeah, if I caught COVID, I would miss my return date to work too.
Yeah,
even if you had the flu, right? Even if you had the flu, you wouldn't be at work.
No, flu's okay.
So
Flu's okay.
That's why I'm saying it kind of the headline is kind of saying, oh, she got the shots, so but she still got COVID. It has to miss work. Look. You know, you shouldn't get the vaccine. The vaccine doesn't do anything. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't get the headline, because the vaccine has nothing to do with you catching the disease or not, or virus or not.
Right. What you know now. That's not the original thing. The original thing we all knew the vaccine was going to prevent it. That didn't work. So then the vaccine was going to keep you from going to the hospital. And then all the boosters and all. But the point I'm getting at is we're on 3 shots and a booster, and people are still getting COVID.
2 shots and a booster. The booster is your third shot. No, 2 shots and a booster. The booster is the third shot.
Well, either way, there's probably more coming anyway.
Unless you got Unless you got Johnson & Johnson, then there's only 2 shots.
That's my point. My point is, it's not that this is surprising or news at all, because this is what would have happened. What I was asking is, how do we know that if she didn't get vaxxed and boosted, she would have went to the hospital? How do we know that?
Well, even if she wasn't vaxxed or boosted, she should still miss her return date because she tested positive for COVID.
And that's the piece everybody's missing. But I also heard that you're contagious 2 days before your symptoms and 3 days after. So who's to know 2 days before?
Just do what the CDC tells you to, Jim.
Yes.
And that's what I tell people
50% of the
at work.
time.
That's what I tell people at work. The only thing you can do is your best to protect you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it's the mask, gloves, whatever. You can only do your best to protect you.
Right.
Don't worry about other people out there. You know.
Screw them.
I'm not saying that, but okay, I get what you want.
Mike said, "Screw the rest of them. Just put my mop suit on." Wait, who's the lowest ranking here?
Protect yourself. It's not the lowest ranking. It's not always the lowest ranking.
Oh, right. It's the least whatever. What's the word?
Yeah, no.
All right, moving on. Third Chinese scientist pleads guilty to stealing trade secrets from drug maker GlaxoSmithKline.
GlaxoSmithKline sounds not Chinese.
Yeah. So let's bring these guys over, help work on our stuff, and be surprised when they steal it.
What happened to the first two Chinese scientists?
They pled guilty. There might be more, but they're just not pleading guilty.
I never heard of what trade secrets are stealing.
The cure for COVID.
they're gonna create that in China too.
They're definitely not gonna play this on YouTube.
No, that's okay. This might get us our second strike, though. We'll see. And then I'm just gonna have to post a ScrewTube video every time we go to post these.
Yeah.
What are trade secrets? What are you trading for drugs?
Well, I mean, every time a new drug comes out, right? Don't it has stuff inside of it that cures something, and they're in competition with other companies.
Oh, is that what trade secrets are?
Yeah.
It could be formulas.
Yeah. Could be any of that. Could be doses versus whatever. I mean, I don't know. It could be all that stuff. But the point is why would this surprise you? I mean, not that we're going to stereotype Chinese people, but I mean, come on. I mean, we sit here and talk about China as a communist country. You know, is this Chinese scientist, is he a citizen? Or was he somebody they brought in to help work on something? Like,
was he in the States? Or was this GlaxoSmithKline company over there?
Right, exactly.
I guess if you read the article, Mike, we'd know, huh?
Yeah.
Mike, what does it say in the article?
Keep talking, guys. Keep asking these questions. You're supporting me.
That's what makes it fun, is just assuming in the headline. Make assumptions off the headline.
Well, you know why I do that, Nate? Like even some guys are like, oh, we'd like to know the article because I don't want to sound stupid when I go on there. But see, why I do this and why I like to do this, and me and Mike have discussed this, is because that's what 73% of the population does.
You don't read the article.
They don't even read the article. They read the headline, they deduct a solution, and they're like, oh, yeah, down with Chinese people or something. They say something. That's what they do. So
it's kind of like if we all meet up in a bar or someplace, you know, hey, did you guys hear about that third Chinese scientist? Nah, I ain't hear nothing about it. What? You know what I mean? And that's like a real short conversation. So people who want to know more about the headlines so they can speak on it, I kind of get it, but me, I don't care.
But would you have known about this if I didn't bring it on here?
No.
Right. You'd never even known about these Chinese scientists.
No.
I don't know about half your articles that you bring.
Yeah, but here's a kicker, Jim. I still don't know.
Well, go read the article.
Yeah.
And even then you'll be like, that wasn't what we were talking about.
Right.
All right, we'll move to the next one. Israel records first case of patient with both COVID-19 and flu.
Wow. They're the first ones to admit it.
They tested for both?
They're the first ones to admit it.
I wasn't tested for flu.
But they don't want
but how do you know?
I know I wasn't tested because the guy came out in the lobby, swabbed my nose, put it in this little thing, it sat there, and he said, yep, you got COVID.
They didn't take any blood or anything?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Even then, I was wondering too, how do they know what version of the virus it is?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. How
Where are
do
these
they know
statistics coming from?
The original, if it's Delta, if it's Omicron?
Am I in the 23% or the 73% or what am I in?
Yeah.
I like the way they're doing their stats. They said 500,000 people tested positive for COVID on Monday. That was due to the backlog of. So if they would have tested those things in time,
Yeah.
there would have been 500,000 positive tests on Monday.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying, and we're supposed to trust these people.
Yeah.
Well, they tell you it was due to a backlog.
Right.
And
But-
with this headline here, my thing is every symptom from the flu is in COVID.
Yes. Or in
You know
half
what
the
I
other
mean?
things I got.
Yeah. So it's like that's what I don't. So whoever has COVID, they had the flu. So I don't know.
Well, I do think they could tell the difference between the virus, Mike. I mean, there's a DNA breakdown of the virus.
Well, isn't there a DNA breakdown of the virus or a variant of the said virus?
Yes, but I don't think the test kits are capable of digging that deep.
Well, see, that's what you just don't know, Jim. They are.
I'm just making my own headline right now. So
Oh, okay.
stop trying to
That's my
sharpshoot
counter
me.
to your headline.
Stop
I've read
trying to
your article.
sharpshoot me. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just as good as the CDC. I'm right 73% of the time.
I'm right 23. Next week you'll be right there with me.
Nate is the 50% we've been missing.
There you go.
Well, there is a new variant out there already that said 49 mutants in it, whatever that means. Mutations in it. I don't know. It's after Omicron. It was found in somebody that came back from Morocco.
Yep. I
But
saw that too.
it has 49 mutations in it, whatever that means.
But the article said it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Until
Right.
they tell you it's something to worry about.
Until they can politicize it.
That's it. That's it. Don't worry until we tell you to. By the way, take this shot. Yeah.
Oh, you know
Number
what? We
4.
don't think it's that good. Here, take a booster of that shot.
Yeah,
Just in case.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we ready to move on?
Yep.
Because we already know this show's not going to get on YouTube, but I think just beat it to death just for Rumble people because of YouTube. Screw Tube. All right, but we'll move on anyway because this was kind of funny. I saw 2 Blackhawk players' cars stolen in Chicago valet robbery. You know Blackhawks hockey, right? You know that, Mike, right? You know hockey? Okay. Stolen in Chicago. We're talking about Chicago again, right?
So valet at the Chicago Blackhawks arena?
Well, I don't know.
Or
I'm
just
assuming.
valet parking at a restaurant or
Did you read the article?
nope.
Well, and also robbery. And I can't assume every state treats it the same, but from what robbery meant to me was someone armed and someone in person. Isn't that the generic? You have to be in the presence of the person with a weapon.
Oh, no, that's an armed robbery, though.
Well, depending on the state.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's why I was saying I don't know if robbery itself is stealing from a person is robbery, right? Then let's break it down to generic, right? So they must have taken it right from the valet. They didn't steal the keys and then take the car. They must have taken it right from the valets.
Maybe the keys were
Right.
in the
It was
car
one
at
of
the
the valet
valet.
personnel. That's what you're saying.
Depending on the I guess the state. I guess I'd have to know Chicago's law.
Chicago's not a state, but
State, yeah, right. But depending on the state, I'd have to know the laws in Chicago. It's still in a state. Chicago is still in a state.
that's true.
I'm not even going to pronounce that one because that one's
Where they steal the keys and they hit the alarm to find where the car is in the parking lot and then go get it?
right. But see that's why I'm asking because I don't think that would be a robbery then.
Well,
would be a
because
theft,
well,
Well,
larceny or whatever.
Okay.
The
I'm
keys
thinking-
were in
I'm thinking
possession.
something else.
I know how you're thinking about it. I'm thinking about it a different way too. The keys are in possession of the valet, so they robbed the valet, got 2 sets of keys, and went and found the car, or were the valets in the cars currently and got carjacked?
Right. Well, that's why I asked what the definition of robbery in the state of Chicago. That's why I was asking because from what I understand, robbery has to be from the person.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it couldn't have been somebody sneaking over, grabbing some keys and taking a car because that's not taking from someone. So
Right.
they either had to be in the car or they had to take them right out of his hand.
Mm.
That's what I understand. But I guess I could look up robbery in the state of Chicago. But either way, this is also interesting too, because I don't know if you guys saw that article months ago or weeks ago. I don't remember what it was of the, was it a senator or congressperson who got carjacked?
They found the car in where I live.
Oh,
Was
wow.
that the time where you were on vacation there, Nick?
Oh, right.
No,
Did you go to the state of Chicago for vacation?
That's the town I moved out of and moved down south because of the area of that state's not good anymore.
Why? Because you free cars were turning up. Like I don't understand. Why'd you
Well,
leave?
they carjacked her because they need to get to their job, and I don't blame them for that. They're good citizens just trying to get to work and make a living.
Yeah, they probably had to feed their kids too. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you mean that
So
long?
did you move the chop shop to your new neighborhood there?
No, I left it up there, so I look innocent down here.
You still get your cut though?
Oh yeah.
All right. Awesome. But I mean, what do you think of it? This needs to happen for these people to realize that they're not protected citizens. They're not elites that are immune to all this crime.
They still believe they're elite.
Yeah, they know they're elite. They don't believe it. They know it.
Yeah.
Because obviously AOC can go down to Florida and make fun of DeSantis and still not wear a mask. And anyways, I don't want to get started on her because I want to date her, obviously.
Okay.
Didn't you see that? You haven't seen that, Mike?
Or their shoes her boyfriend, something about the shoes her boyfriend wears or some crap
Yeah,
like
they were
that.
making fun of his shoes. Yeah, they're making fun of his sandals because they're notoriously sandals that people don't like.
Jesus cruisers.
So no matter who was wearing them, people make fun of them anyway. But she happened to be with her boyfriend who was wearing them, so people were making fun of him. And her comeback was something about Republicans wanting to date her and making fun of her boyfriend's shoes. It was just weird, dude. She doubled down on it too with a second tweet or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know what these people are thinking, but clearly she came from bartender to congresswoman, and now she's already elite. So it didn't take long. Didn't take long for her to reach that elite status.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, we have a final one here. Family cat accidentally donated to thrift store with old recliner.
Boy, that cat was sleeping good, huh?
He must have been scared when they were moving it, I guess. I don't know.
Or been scared stiff, scared to come out.
Yeah, he must have been, right?
Yep.
And then somebody sat on it and he went meow, like what?
Yeah, I would. Now, if they were moving, I would say, okay, I get it. Because, sometimes they wrap up the furniture somehow. But if you're donating it to a thrift store, nobody went through that. Went through all of that just to donate a recliner. So the cat probably had a lot of opportunities to jump out, but I'll go with the first one. That cat was sleeping good.
Well, I have to assume too that this person has lots of cats.
Why?
Maybe lost one, because I also know too. I have a recliner, and usually the backs come off.
Yeah.
So when you transport them, it's real easy. So you can just take the back off. So none of that happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you read the article, Jim?
No. And I know you didn't because I didn't say it.
No, I just want to know if the cat's still there, if it's still part of the deal.
I did see a picture. I saw a picture that like they pulled back the little thing and there was a cat's face in it. But who knows? That could be fake too. Those come from real media sources, but I don't know if they're real media sources. So
Right.
those could be fake. The ones I play with at the end are always just stuff I pull off crazy internet stuff. So who knows if that's real?
All journalism is real.
What's that?
All journalism is real.
Well, at least if they tell you that.
Yeah, and that's what we have this week, people.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we've got a couple minutes. If anybody has anything that they saw that they want to share.
I guess not.
No. All
YouTube all the way. Woo, woo, woo.
What? Did you just say YouTube all the way?
Yep, YouTube all the way. Woo, woo, woo.
No, really. And Rumble's making ground too, guys. I mean, Rumble's making some ground. And Mike could play. I'll give it to you now. Like, I still watch videos on YouTube. We're not going to be able to post much. We'll post this, but we'll probably get a strike for this one, the last one, and every one we do. And I'll eventually just go to posting, short little screw YouTube. Go subscribe to Rumble video. But Rumble needs to catch up to YouTube, which they are with their app. Like it's so easy to watch YouTube videos. Rumble seems to be a little cumbersome still. So once they catch up and they're a real competitor to YouTube, then I think the switch can happen. But right now, I get a YouTube notification. I can press play, go away for 2 hours after I stopped it, and it's still in the same place. You know what I mean? Where Rumble like disappears and you got to start again. And I haven't found that smooth transition yet, but probably they're working on it. Okay. So hopefully they will. And all the other places we throw these videos.
Where are you right now, Jim?
I'm right here.
What state are you in? Are you in West Virginia?
Jersey, right? I'm in New Jersey.
Oh, it's still in Jersey. Have you went to West Virginia looking?
I haven't gone yet.
No.
No, I'm hearing some scary stories, but I got to get my sheets cut right first before I go there.
Senator Byrd's been dead.
Oh, all right. I was going to invite Mike out there, but I don't know. We need a new co-host. I was going to move to Texas, but Mike wouldn't save me some property.
I'm sure there's plenty of property in
I have
Texas.
all the property you need, man.
Yeah?
Yep.
I don't know. It's expensive now.
Oh, extremely.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Texas-
See, everywhere
Oh,
I want to go
everywhere
is
now, yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
Well, all properties. A car's expensive right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not in North Dakota. I don't know.
Work pipelines up there. Make some good money.
Yeah, they shut them down, so.
Not that one.
Oh. Well, they're coming for it because of the climate. I'm not a climate denier because it rained here today.
YouTube all the way.
Well, all right, then. If you guys got nothing to add, then I'll close this out here. And thanks, Mike, for showing up like you're supposed to. And Nate, we always appreciate you.
I try.
I know it's tough between those carjackings. But thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Get involved. Please come on, get involved. We got plenty of room for you guys. Well, we don't want to get too many people, but you know how it works. Get involved.
Yes, get involved. Trust me.
Yeah,
It's not
just
gonna be
go
too
to
many.
pullthepinready.com, click on whatever link tells you to go and contact us, or contact us on ScrewTube or Rumble, or I'm just going to stop rambling. Until next time, Godspeed.
Hey, and if you want, just go ahead and like, subscribe, and pull the pin.
Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.